Guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Angie, and today I have another hair video today brought to you by Beauty Forever. And if you want to see how I got this BOBIANA right here, stay tuned and keep watching the video. So today we are hand making the wig. So I'm going to show you guys how I make a closure wig really flat. So I always like to use a mesh dome cap, not the one that's like the spandex. It just doesn't work for me. So I've literally had this 5x5 closure sitting in my room for about 6 months. I don't know where I got it from, but I found I was like, you know what, let me use this to make a wig with it. So I'm gonna pin it down with these clothing pins. I hate T-part, not T-part, but like the T-pins. Those always get like stuck in my wig, so I hate using them. But I'm just gonna sew my wig, my closure down regularly, like just doing the looping method, making sure that my thread doesn't get tangled. And if you guys do want an in-depth video of how I make a flat closure wig, let me know down below and I will for sure get one of those videos up for you guys. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to sew it as flat as possible, dragging the back, making sure it is flat because we do not want no bumpy wigs around here. So once I finish sewing the closure down, I'm just gonna like put the hair in a bun to keep it away and make sure like the thread doesn't get tangled. So these are the 3 bundles that Beauty Forever did send to me. It's like a little chocolate brown. It is so cute. And I think I'm gonna do a bob. So I'm gonna kind of do like the step method I normally do. So the shortest bundle goes on the back, and then the medium goes in the middle, and then the longest bundle goes on the top. So that's the method I'm gonna use to make this. So I'm gonna unravel the hair, and because the hair is so short, it is so thick and luxurious. Oh my gosh, look at how thick this bundle is. But I'm basically gonna do like the way I'm gonna sew it is in like C's. So I'm gonna go in a basically like a half circle just to make sure that the wig stays as flat as possible. And I'm just gonna start sewing. Really, I don't really know how to explain how to sew. I'm just gonna put the thread through the mesh and then loop around my thread, around my needle twice, and then I'm gonna pull. Make sure you pull real tight because that's how your tracks stay in place. So I'm gonna do this over and over till I get to the top of the wig. Okay, so after doing all the sewing, your wig should look as flat as this. Just look at how good, like I actually really ate on this because normally I'd be rushing around and making my wigs, but I took my time. Look at how the spacing, everything is not too far apart, not too close. It's just looking really on point. So as you can tell, the closure is black and the rest of the hair is kind of brown. So I need to make the closure look the same as the bundle. So I'm gonna use some bleaching powder and a 40 volume developer, and I'm gonna do like step highlights. So because the bundles they sent to me are really like detailed highlights, I felt like I had to do the same for the closure. So I'm just gonna split each side into 3 and then go up and down and separate some hair to like bleach, and then the rest I'm just gonna leave black. So I'm gonna use my comb to do that and just do the stair step method, and I'm gonna separate the hair, and then I'm gonna take some foil and use, I think I got this new bleach from Sally's. It is so strong. Like I had to make sure that the hair was not over bleaching because it's brown and I don't want it to be blonde. So I'm just gonna apply this with some 40 volume developer, and I use some foil just to like speed up the process. And I'm gonna make sure that I do close the foil really well, because if you don't, it's not gonna process well. And I'm gonna do this for both sides of the closure, and I'm gonna make sure to always check on it so it is not too blonde. But as you can see, I ate on this color. Look at how it looks just like the bundles. Like I was so proud of myself. So this is after it dried, and I blow dried it, added some bio silk, and I'm gonna strain the hair. Do not mind my background, I just came back from Houston. It's looking a little bit of a mess, but anyways, girl. So I'm gonna start flat ironing the hair. I don't know if I want to do a bump yet or I want to do just like the blunt cut, but I'm just gonna strain the hair to make sure that I can have like a rough draft of how it's gonna look on my head. Have you ever just looked at a wig and you're just so proud of yourself? This is literally what I got from this wig. Like it is looking so nice, so silky. Like I ate on this and I'm so proud of how it looks. So we're gonna do an install. I'm not doing ball cap method. I don't have time. I have class in like an hour or 2. But look at how I bleached it, how I plucked it, how I cut the sides off. Girl, this install is going to be magic. So I'm gonna put this on my head, and it's already looking flat, so that means that I did construct the wig right. So I'm gonna pull this forward just to see where I want to align it. I already tinted my lace with some foundation, so I'm just gonna skip that step. If you do want to see how I did it, I have it in previous videos. But I'm gonna cut off my lace with scissors. I know a lot of people sometimes are like, girl, how do you use scissors? Why not use a razor? It don't matter. As long as you like cut in a jagged line, then you should be fine. So I'm just gonna cut my lace off with scissors, doing it jaggedly, not in a straight line, but go like up and down, side to side, whatever you want to do, girl, that's your business. But I'm gonna cut my lace off, and then I'm going to look at the position where I want my wig to be in, and I think that's pretty fine. I don't want it to be too close or too back. So once I find where I want it to be, I'm gonna put my lace glue on, and I think I'm gonna do 2 layers just because I'm gonna wear this for a couple of days, wear it to class, this is like my everyday wig now. This is like my wig I just throw on, put glue, and slap it on my head. But yeah, after the glue turns kind of clear, I'm gonna press it down. Ooh, let me tell y'all, this is transparent lace. This is not even HD. And look at the HD effect it's giving. It is looking flat. It's looking melted. It's giving what it's supposed to give. So I was not gonna do baby hairs because I was just saying this is giving very grown woman. This is giving executive. This is giving I go to work every morning and I just look beat and nice. But I was like, you know what? I feel like it's not going to be complete without the baby hairs. So I'm just going to section 2 parts. I was thinking of doing the 3 baby hairs just to make it a bit more extravagant. But I was just thinking, let me just keep it simple. It's not by force. Not every time do extravagant baby hairs. So I'm just going to section 2 parts out, and I'm going to use scissors to make it short because I think I want to go for the softer look today instead of like the, you know, with the regular Got2b or Gorilla Glue. So I'm going to take my little flat iron and curl it upwards and then use some mousse. You can use any mousse, honestly. I think this mousse was not the blue one. I was surprised I even stayed down because normally when I use mousse that's not blue, it tends to lift my lace. But this one worked pretty well. So instead of using Got2b, I'm going to go back to using my Fantasia spray. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the lace just to make it look a bit more melted. And I'm going to tie this down with an elastic band. And oh, chai, just look at how this hair looks. It looks so good. This is giving HD. This lace is not HD. This lace was a bit whitish, but look at how I just made it work. You see, sometimes when you get lace or wigs that don't have the best lace, you can still make it work as long as you're willing to put in the work. So I'm just bumping the ends a little bit because I just feel like it's necessary. Let me not do the blunt one. It's not everyday blunt but I'm just looking good. It's giving very much grown woman. I got my shit together. I'm gonna put some concealer in my part just to make it more defined. You really don't have to do this step, but I just did it for doing sake. But look at how the colors blend, how everything is just moving, it's swinging, it's moving. But look at the color job, look at the bundles from Beauty Forever. Everything is just looking sleek and wonderful. And oh, chai, I did it again. Okay, Angie, looking good, purr. But yes, guys, this was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me slay this bob unit, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Your tracks today.